This is a true story of 5 skaters
going across America.
Coming from the east side, going to the west side, flowing to the north and the south. You know what we're about, so send let them check it out.
Well, you know it's funky, so funky like monkey manure. Even more funkier than a dirty ghetto sewer. But what do you know, I can do flow, just tell you hold it, let me go, cause I swing high. Just keeping it low.
It's the capital I, man, I can't freak it with the freakable way that you can never understand. You know I rip it up from the outside to inside, so tell me, who really is the man?
We're about to embark on a 33-day skating tour across America.
We're getting in this Winnebago, this 34-foot car, sorta, and we're gonna drive across country and, you know, play our video games. Little kids are gonna take us out and we're gonna hurt ourselves.
This is every skater's dream. I can't believe it. It's really happening to me. You always think it's gonna happen to somebody else, but, you know, it happened to me. It could happen to you too.
In each city you go to, there's all these little kids that want to skate with you, and there's so much stuff that you've always wanted to do that you finally get a chance to do it now.
The funky Mexican Samoan, and of course I wanted to be the one to let you know when the time and location. Just keep the motivation.
This opportunity came up. I was just like, man, I gotta go, you know? I gotta be the one to be there. I mean, I dreamed this before it ever even was dreamt of, before anybody ever thought of it. I dreamt of this and I knew this was gonna happen for me someday, and it has.
So listen to the way the Mexicans are getting funky. Damage when I slap you like a pimp. When I sip with the funky mad track, I reckon shop in the sound lab that'll send you to the rehab. Before you step to this punk, don't forget the knee pad.
And be glad where you're coming from and where you're going to, cause nobody cares for you. I thought you knew, but you don't have a clue. Microfono, pass it or end up in the casket. Hey, watch you see me blast it, I'm large like your basket.
There's a lot of kids out there. A lot of people doing really incredible things. And so now, instead of just taking together all this footage everyone sends us, we're actually going out and we're getting it.
It's just a tragic because I got that wicked ass habit. You can't get enough of this funk.
We see a trick, we underestimate the talent that's out there. We say, oh, in a couple of years they'll be doing this, and then what do you know, in a month's time there's some kid who's 5'1", who lives in some small town who can do it.
You know we're coming funky, funky, funky. You know we're getting funky, funky, funky. We're coming up funky.
So listen to the way the Mexicans are getting funky. So funky.
Yo, I want to give much props to my man Spanish guys that sell it.
Yeah,
$2, you get like 30.
This is it?
So is there anything else you guys want? Like
This rips a new one. This rips a new one.
Yeah. Hey, be hiding. Come on, we're talking about food. B, did you want? Hey, where is it?
Oh my God!
This place is incredible! Yeah, it's me! Oh my God, Brooke! And Mike! It's good! Yes! This is amazing! Cabinet, sink, microwave! Look at the food! Look at the food!
Was it a dream?
No, it's real! It's really real! Scotty! Mike, you're all here! B! Brian! Oh my God!
Brian Bell, Tap Dancing Lesson 101.
Try to keep those promises that I made the night before. Wanna be a long step till I show you to the door. Can't stick my life, just waste my past time. Fall to my weakness, all I've gotta say is take your pictures, things don't get any prettier. Hold your memories now, things don't get any easier.
I'm so freaking so happy I could see you.
Come on, Lurch! You got it, man! Come on! You got it! Yeah! Yeah!
B, man, you gotta do something, man. Freaking lanky ass. B.
Hey, man. Next time you slap me when I'm sleeping and I can't defend myself. What's going on here?
My accuracy's kind of buckled. I'm making some eggs. Stir up some vittles, get some damn protein, and just bam, hit the rail.
The original Shorty Rock Matty Mats ripping in San Diego, California, charging at the rail.
Got a question for all you sinners. Have you ever wondered, it's a somber rich life? Quick adventure, not much to mention. A slow procession leading us to die. Is there a heaven, a distant valley, a golden meadow waiting for us in the sky? No one right answer, spirit seems broken. Still I just can't help but wonder why.
I jump on big handrails, I jump over stuff, I just do whatever people don't think can be done, or things that you can get hurt doing it.
Get on with your life.
favorite type of girl, blonde hair or brown hair. I don't like her red hair. Not too tall, like kind of short, and a rad body, really rad body.
Up next is my dear friend Corey Nelson.
So many questions, I can't tell the difference. Too many abstract thoughts now wrestle in my mind. Through darkness, somewhere should be waiting. A final truth to showerly reply. The birth of wisdom, a death of glory. It's every night sleep till I found out it was all a lie. The one right answer, spirit seems broken. Still I just can't help but wonder why. Seems like a tragic waste time. Who cares what happens when you die? Life's too short to wonder why. Get on with your life. Your life.
Us in a little small compartment for about a month straight. Personally, myself, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to love each other. Everything's going to be great. A lot of people see this as the real world, where at first everything's hunky. Then in the future, all of a sudden people start dogging each other, and the next thing you know, it's another real world.
Okay, now. You ever choke me? You ever choke me down? Hey, you choke me down. Okay, the deal is this. A punch to my head is gonna get you a knife in your throat.
Right we coming, left is nothing. Point their fingers, rumors later. We don't care what you think. We don't care what you think. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Round his fingers, label places, walked it clearer, it's all mirror. Yeah, John. We don't care. We don't care what you think. What you think. We don't care. We don't care what you think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know, we're out here, we're in the Nouveau store, rocking and rolling. They bought us some beverages. And I'm on my bike. Later I'm going to be doing wheelies and stuff on it. Axl Rose. So I was doing my concert at him, Slash, and I fallen and I can't get out.
Bye. Oh, come on in.
Come on, Dad. Come on. Oh, Jesus, talk to me. Look out, honey, the sun hot tonight. Our boy, he's damn good. Jesus, is it? Because I'm like
movement towards the faster and like smaller, more technical tricks. A lot of the kids these days, they got great balance, but they can't skate backwards. And the movement now is away from these huge rails and these curvy, kinky stuff, and now towards a more faster, more technical, more spinning variations. You know, and it's a hell of a lot of fun.
You guys, I got a little lesson here for you guys. I see your young guys coming up. If you ever have a rough night drinking, you're out all night, you know, you're having a lot of alcohol. The next morning, don't eat an apple or anything with like acid in it. You know, a lot of fruits have a lot of citric acid. Because Mike made that mistake just a couple of days ago, and he vomited all over the place.
Here's the apple I ate this morning. And the burger I almost ate.
How did he do that? Oh, there you go. Nice.
The one with the blue pants on. Or bluish green.
The sweat.
Yeah, what's his name?
Brian Smith.
Brian Smith.
So Brian, these girls,
There's Phyllis.
this one girl right here thinks you're cute and she would like to kiss you. Really?
Kiss my cheek. Oh.
Thank you very much. Well, hey, Arnold's stealing their car.
Brian, get in! Let's go!
To trust your instinct and let go of regret. You got to bet on yourself now, start, 'cause that's your best bet. Watch me now with a wicked and wild, and I say come with a funky style that gets us known for the show, and we'll fix a hip-hop breaker if we say it is so. Fuck the naysayers 'cause they don't mean a thing, 'cause this is what style we bring. Now this morning, but last night's on my mind. There's something I need to get off my chest. And no matter what may come to shine, the dream will always be mine. All mixed up, you don't know what to do. Next thing you turn around and find a person is you. Thought a thing might be the thing, but the first could be the last. So just get off of your ass. All mixed up, you don't know what to do. Next thing you turn around and find a person is you. Thought a thing might be the thing, but you know this will pass. So just get off of your ass. You got to trust your instinct and let go of regret. You got to bet on yourself now, start, 'cause that's your best bet. Watch me now with a wicked and wild, and I say tick, tick, tick. You got to have it, like buzzing it on a session when you got to call it quit. Tick, tick, tick. Just can't quit. The fact that you don't even know makes it fully legit. Now it's morning, but last night's on my mind. There's something I need to get off my chest. No matter what will come to shine, the dream will always be mine. Keep becoming. That is a guy that'll kill them stunning. Oh, keep becoming. That is a guy that'll kill them stunning.
I'm back.
Hey, come on, you got an extra box? Get a nice box. This is for you, box girl.
That is a gal that'll kill them stunning. Hey, you make me nervous. Throat dry. My brain is empty. Don't know why, but I saw you doing something with your girl. There's truly nothing there. You can bust me out all day. Many moves. Since first I saw you, many moves. Since first we did the too many moves. Since first I saw you, many moves. Since first we did the two, and why'd I try when I knew it was no end? Why'd I try when I saw it was so fun?
I did it for Johnny. Yo, we're getting killed today.
We started here, then we went all the way to there, and then last night we drove there down to Boulder, which is a little north of Denver. Then we were in Fort Collins. That's where we did our laundry and got drunk.
Now, far and wide we searched the land. We found out Jimmy's sitting in the sand. Shades are on, he's in the house. He ran away with Mickey Mouse. He's in the shade, he's by the sea. He's under the branches of the happy tree. Said he's in the shade, by the sea. Under the branches of the happy tree. Happy, happy, happy. Now my rock is back with me. Happy tree, happy tree, Go, go, I got you. Go, go. Clear. Oh, wait a second, come on.
Well, today we just traveled from Salt Lake City, Utah to Colorado. Now we're on our way to Omaha, Nebraska to rip with Dave Kalash and his boys. It's going to be about a 10-hour drive. We're going to do laundry and paint the side of the van before we go. We're just going to rip it up in Omaha.
That we're driving around the country and we can stop anywhere and we're gonna find people doing the latest stuff.
It's getting huge. It's getting bigger than I ever thought, to tell you the truth. You know, I always thought it'd be a secluded sport, if you want to call it a sport. But like that, man, it's getting big, man. Kids are going nutty. Like jumping on the handrail, they're jumping on the grind, jumping on all that shit, man. They're sliding down it, man. They're doing it. It's really tripped out.
Such a new sport, and we've pushed it so far already that it's unbelievable some of the tricks people are pulling off. Even though the sport's only so many years old, it's just becoming an insane sport.
The sport's gonna get very, very technical. It's gotten to the point that we're making our sport look hard. It's not like you're gonna put on a pair of skates and you're just gonna go and put them on and start doing rails. We don't want it like that.
The space between the pros and the beginners will just get absolutely enormous. Everything will get bigger. It'll be like a spin to a disaster type trick,
Apparently it looks like Michael Palak needed a haircut, and Arlo was in the haircut mood. And a religious kind of thing took place here. What are those things that you guys put in your heads?
Yarmulkes?
He's got a Yamaha in his head.
Nebraska, wow, boom!
You just gotta have confidence. It's all confidence. You can't worry about what other people are saying about you or what other people say about your sport. You just have to do it because you love it and just worry about it by yourself,
Really don't care how you feel, but there's a notion of miraculous
unnatural just for you. Shifty Royale. It's a hard trick.
Seconds slip through my hands. Lost all the spaces between me. I trip into a sacrament, never exposed. A message to the crosses. I'm no pity. Don't know how thankful to feel. The expectations of my daily bread. Kiss me the hunger to steal.
I love Brooke.
Snap your fingers, snap your neck. Snap your fingers, snap your neck.
I like Brooke.
Like, what do you like best about him?
He has great lines.
When I'm inline skating and I'm on the road and I'm tired, I reach for, that's right folks, Gerber's baby food. It's got all the nutritious vitamins that I need to help me skate. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Also, a good source of protein is Mighty Dog.
That Mighty Dog in you.
I want to see you eat that just fast like that baby food.
Mighty Dog.
Do it.
Mighty Dog.
Got your hair permed, you got your red dress on, screaming that second gear was such a turn on. And the fog forming on my window tells me that the morning's here and you'll be gone before too long. Who taught you those new tricks? Damn, I shouldn't start that talk. But life is one big question when you're staring at the clock. And the answer's always waiting at the liquor store. 40 ounces to freedom, so I take that walk. And I know that I'm not coming back. Not going back. God, you know I'm not going back.
Hey man, I'm maybe gonna make a run down to MG with me. It's like quarter to right now, bro. You like throw me like a buck or two, dude? Josh said he was gonna
show, but I know which way the wind blows. A 40-ounce to freedom is the only chance I have to feel good, even though I feel bad, and I know that. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. God knows I'm not going back.
Somebody left him standing, and we had to make a sudden stop, and he just hit the floor, shatter. I mean, candy went all over the floor, man. People were diving, trying to get candy. People were coming from the aisles. I mean, it was just crazy, man. I didn't care about the candy. I cared about our Tom Servo, man. I really cared about him.
Okay, dude, this is a great, man. This is a good moment right now. We found this piece, 2 pieces, man. We can glue them back together like this, yo. Put it back on. Tom Servo's back, man. He's back in the game, man.
Nice. Skating up for his first run is Blake.
Minneapolis.
He's a newcomer at the sport. He's going big on the top. Whoa, he's shorty rocked. Yeah! Yeah!
Got hella balls, dude.
Oh! Make it perfect. Make it perfect. Make it perfect.
Make sure you clean them. Make sure you clean them before you eat them.
My name is Stephen Thomas. I am 19 years old and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The Midwest is basically cool, great street riders. And we're all just a big happy family. Everybody's good friends. We always go out skating in large groups and we have a great time together doing the real hard stuff out on the street. The street's where it's at. It's all on the street.
My name is Shane Nelson. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm 17 years old, and is that it?
That's it.
Minneapolis is just its own style, and it's just rad. Everyone's so innovative here, you know. this sport isn't like skateboarding now. It doesn't have its own rep. It's still here and there and everywhere, you know? I mean, aggressive skating will soon become, they won't even look at inliners the same as aggressive skaters. It'll be two different sports.
I can't see the future, but I know there will be one because people will always think of new stuff.
I'm in so much pain right now, but that's not what it... You guys, I'm over. I'm like getting over the jitters.
Have you checked that it's acceptable to damage the lawn? Have you checked on that?
We're not damaging it. Look, it's dead.
Rock on, Satan!
If Arlo was a sandwich, he would be the ham and cheese.
Circumstance, you get your chance to be caught, said, hey, that's a motherfucking mission. To the chum bass fuck, slamming on a story rock, under riding on dust derision. Sending you a voice, now we're sending you a vision. And those who fuck me, they say they taught me everything I know, I go on. So when I hear that, chat, bullshit in your face. That's right, and it feels so good. In your face. Yeah. with the rage. Speaking to the page, beats in the cage, jumping off the stage, dropping, stuck for a better day, I say.
Feedback by flash, shadow doors breaking fists in the sky. We're feeling high, yes, to live and die.
Just take a moment to have a fit once in a while. You know, I do it daily and I get it, but that's my style. Yeah, here I go in your face
And down your throat.
and it feels so good. Straight so in your face
And down your throat.
it feels so good.
My definition of white trash. Wake up. Where's my Mountain Dew?
Why?
He said, he doesn't care what you say. This is public property. Wait. There's too many of us. It's not gonna work. But we would like something to eat. So if you can feed us, we might not skate.
What I'm more interested in is seeing, not what's the gnarliest rail you can go to, but go to a decent rail, an average rail, and how many tricks can you do on that rail. I'm not talking about just variations, but how can you get on it? How can you get off it? What can you do while you're on it? And then that's where you get into style.
Board style is the most important part of it, because you can do a really hard trick, but if you make it look stinky and ugly, it doesn't count. It's gotta look good, or else it's worthless.
He's drunk.
Some people may be able to do a lot of stuff, but no style. Now, even though they do the same things that other people do, they aren't looked up to as much as a person that can do it with style.
Or unnatural, as you would say. Style is what life in general is about. Style. No matter who you are or what you think, you've got style. Arlo's got his own little style. He changes his haircuts, grows big pork chop sideburns. B's flashing that 70s look. Michael Pallet looks like a skinhead. Brooke looks like a Brooke from New Zealand. It makes skating exciting because each person has their own little style,
Style is just the way you present yourself and the way that you act and the way you pull your tricks. And everybody has their own style because everybody's different.
I mean, style is all relative, You could go out there and see someone that just rips but has no style, but you may feel they have a whole bunch of style, It's all what you think looks cool. And I think it eventually comes down to fun, as long as you're out there having fun. And I mean, you can go down a rail if it's fun for you and you look like you're out of control. I mean, hey, don't let anyone tell you.
Oh God, won't you please
on the plate, you take it out to the customer, it could be a good dinner, but man, it don't look very good, you know? So that right there is gonna depreciate from the meaning of the meal. Now you can fix the dinner, put it all on the plate nice and pretty, you put different colors in, you stir the mustard or whatever you want to do to it, you make it look beautiful. Hell man, you can probably have a meal and still think that it looks good, you know?
The veil should not be the highlight of our sport. When people get off on that, it looks funny when a guy nuts himself on a rail. We do it a lot in our sport. So it's really easy to just want to make a little segment and have a bunch of kids falling on their balls.
Wow! I'm not okay.
Adrian! Brian.
I'm with you. You okay, Steve? Ow, that hurt.
I just hit my Judy. Oh, I'm glad I don't have
Don't worry, nothing's there yet.
Represent Washington Heights. Just hitting reels, starting out. Got my man Arlo keeping me real.
Word up.
Gotta be careful when you're on rails, especially this one.
Oh, look.
Is that my bone?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You've been practicing doctoring long?
About 10 years.
Yeah. You see a lot of rollerbladers?
Yeah, that's the new scourge of society as far as trauma goes, is rollerblading.
Whoa!
Did a backflip, very stalled out. Landed all on my shoulders.
Look at how red his back is.
A little bit scraped up on the shoulder there.
Oh my God.
What would have happened if you didn't have your helmet?
Killed myself.
Hey, show us your tits! Hey, will you show me your tits? Arlo, they want to see dick. Hey, show your tits! Show us your tits!
down. Just put your arms down.
Here, pull up all that, dude.
Dude, you have security. You have a security guard. Look at that.
Yo, it's on in Little Rock.
Up next, Dallas, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Well, you know that Arlo has a Prince Albert, right?
Is this like, are you like gonna give me, is this a dirty joke?
No, I'm not
What's a
kidding.
Prince Albert?
You don't know what a Prince Albert is?
I swear when I was in high school there was like, you know, Prince Albert and
What do you
and a
think
can.
about What do you think about body piercing?
Arlo doesn't have anything pierced. Does he? Arlo? Did you get your penis pierced?
What? Are you kidding?
You know, and you know I know.
I know what?
You know I know. It's Prince Albert in a can.
Prince Albert in a can. Okay.
I love you, Mom. Bye.
Thank you all. Thank you for that page.
Hey, don't tell Dad about, you know, our little secret.
He'll never find out.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Brother Bones down with the Hoax II film crew. And these boys are insane. We're talking kamikaze on skates. The fattest, the flyest, in-flight line skating you'll ever see in your entire life. Right here. Captured by T-Bone Films, baby.
Okay, Mikey, just stay still.
The future is some kid sitting out practicing every day with some trick that everybody's gonna go, there's no way in hell you're gonna do that, man. The kid's determined to, he keeps doing it over and over, and when he gets it down, he shows it to somebody, and they all just go, damn, that's gonna revolutionize the sport.
Up next, Corey Donahue.
My name is Jonathan Vanderhyde. I'm 13 and I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. I think that aggressive skating is going to get a lot bigger in the future, and I think there is no limits. We can take it as far as we want, as long as we don't run out of rails.
Chaos AD takes over the streets, controlling police, leading the flames, raging from party cars, legend starts, hope we are alive.
Nice.
Chaos AD, army in siege, dawn of alarm, I'm sick of these. Inside the state, war is created, no man's land. What is this shit? Refuse. Resist. Refuse.
What's going on here? I don't feel good. I want my mommy.
Wait for the light for me.
All right.
Good twist. Hey, listen. Listen, if I do that, will I be on video?
Yeah.
You got it.
Hey, we're just feeding off each other's energy. I do a couple tricks, stoke him out, he does a couple of tricks, and just goes back and forth.
I'll tell you, he's the man. He's the man.
Partners in line. Together forever.
Take care.
See ya. Hoax II. Buy it, live it. Love it. But don't bootleg it.
See, when we go to each college campus, we like to take care of, the people that, founded the place. Ben Franklin, for instance. He's got balls of brass.
But I know the real
So just cones, all right, yeah.
That's a good reason to wear your safety gear.
Is incredible. The tension's high. You just got to go when you got the chance. You know, it's always hanging over your head. You know, there might be somebody right in your way. It's a constant battle.
My boy here, man, sick, man. You know, he's comfortable on the kinked rail, but I don't know, something happened. He jumped on it. It seemed like he had rocket back. When he looked forward, rocket kick in, afterburner, he flew off the end of the rail. His foot slipped, and he dove backwards probably about a total of about 8 feet in the air.
Oh my God. Ryan. You okay? Break anything?
You never can get too comfortable on a kinked rail. Whenever you're doing a kinked rail without thinking about it, you need to stop and analyze what you're doing. You're grinding a kinked rail, man. That's scary shit.
I love the fact that you face that every time you take a rail. You face that death factor, and it scared me to death. I mean, I never hit that hard in my life, and it hurt, and I thought I wasn't getting up. Luckily, I got out of it. Nothing serious. You know, maybe I broke my finger, that's gonna be a while to heal, and the back is not broken, so, you know, you just cut your losses, and you move on, and I'm so stupid that I'll just forget about it. Once I'm healed, pain is gone, I won't remember it, and I'll wait for it to happen again, then I'll recall on it.
Yo, welcome to New York, where if you don't entertain us, you take your skates and you walk the home.
Street skating in New York, it's like 15 million thousand people just walking around, bothering you, telling you you can't skate here. And we tell them to go to hell because we don't care. We don't do anything bad. All we want to do is skate. And that's what we're going to continue to do until my legs fall out. So we're going to pretty much do it forever because New York is the street capital of the world.
I just freak out. Come back, slip down the rack as a master laid down the rucksack. Then I just say fuck you. The boy that know we're thrown through our Boston life psychedelic trip we take. There's another road we have to make where we have nowhere to be.
In New York, it's all about respect. It's all about being the best. It's very competitive. It's bad, but it's the New York way.
Nah, I'm just out to get known. I've been skating for 2 years already. No one even knows my name. I just want people to know me.
See, in New York, we have this thing called family skating. You skate with your boys, and that's all you skate with. It's who makes you feel good when you're skating with them.
Looks like a caveman, but he got good style.
I guess New York skaters really don't give a whatever.
Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree!
Yeah! Tree! Happy tree!
Happy tree!
Happy tree!
Ooh, happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree! Happy tree!
Oh yeah, now the moral of the story is never love something so much you cry when it goes.
Hi, my name is Ryan Jack Lone. I'm from Moneymaker, Manhattan, and I'm 16 years old.
Evan, that was a fine show this evening. On behalf of Skippy, the Bounder, Brooke Howard-Smith, Michael O'Pallick, myself, and the rest of T-Bone Films and the Hoax Anarchy Across America tour, I'd like to present you with this Senate Angry Youth cap. I hope you'll wear it with pride and never mind the taco stain. Here you go.
House of Infinite Styles. The meaning of life. The world is dictated by one thing. It's all about dick size. So if you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, hey.
Hey, what up, man? Representing the East Coast. Talking about somebody who's totally earning their respect from the West Coast on the East Coast, earning their respect big time, all over the boys, amongst all you skating fools.
We got suits, we got blazers, we got poplins, tuxedos, sport coats, everything going at must-sell prices. Yeah, hopefully you better call up Woodland Cove. Like going down the line. New York always represents. These guys come out, man. They knew we were coming to town. It's like they're all packed, they're all excited, ready to go, all eager to skate.
Laters in New York, we're not known and so like we're all like competing against each other just to get known and shit. Like one person will try the hardest drill just to get known. Once they get known, then they're happy, man. I've been skating for 2 years, you know, busting my ass, skating hard, and I still don't feel that I have the respect that I deserve. It's your respect. You just want it. You want people to know that you're doing something, and you want them to know that you're good.
My name is Christian Batista, and I'm from New York, and I'm 12 years old.
Every time you go out there, you gotta skate hard to keep up with everybody and to be original, you know, because you can't fall behind. So every day is like a skating for a video day.
And Calvin here, he's never gotten a free thing in his life. You know, he's just a kid who likes to skate. And he just came into the band. He saw Rollinson's brand new Rossi skates, unused, never been used, man. So he wants to battle Rollinson for the skates. Come on, you bastard. We're in New York City. We're about to have a battle. What we got here is Rollinson versus Calvin. They're gonna get 5 hits. B, Brooke, and I are all gonna be judging each hit on a scale of 1 to 10 with the Skip-Bo cards. And we're gonna keep the scores right here. We got Rollinson, Calvin, brick for each hit, and a place for each person's score. And then at the end, each score, every hit counts, will be tallied for a grand total, and then whoever's got the most points at the end is the winner and wins the other person's pair of skates. Front side to X, right? Oh. Yep. Yeah!
What?
Shit, man. I like that.
That's called a comeback, kids.
Oh, my God.
Now that was the far side of the shit, so.
It's real close, but those skates are looking pretty good on Calvin. Damn!
Oh! Just the regular 5.
Oh! He fell! Oh my God, that was as good as it gets.
For the attempt, we're going to give him...
Yeah, Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin. Thank you.
For the sport, I'm happy. I mean, I'm ecstatic. The way we've been received all across the country, especially the things like, I mean, New York, you know the scene's huge. That was awesome.
while we were still in California, you know, we expected it to be great there. And Minnesota and Nebraska, all these places where you know the scene is healthy, cool. But then when we showed up at a place like Little Rock, and the kind of reception we got there, I mean, that was incredible. And that was really gratifying, you know, to see just how healthy our sport is.
Yeah, you cannot skate up here at all.
The Secretary of Labor did not want them on nobody.
He said, hey, Mr. Lindsay, you guys come by?
You guys are not allowed up here.
Inlines is pretty much just like it's in now, so I like to get the new ones that have the brakes in the back.
Okay. We got nothing better to do, so we gotta come after this shit. We're not responsible for you if you get injured or hurt.
No, these guys know. They're all pro skaters.
You know, and can't skate on the field.
Sorry, I told them.
Okay.
They're going.
We're wrong.
See those little kids?
I'm sorry.
They don't want you here.
Okay, we're sorry.
Totally illegal.
We're sorry. You're trespassing on school grounds. Okay. You're filming in the city of Pacific Grove without a filming permit. So I'm gonna need to see some identification from all three of you in order to issue some citations.
Get your ass out of here. I'll have you arrested.
Go on, get out. At all. It's just like a sidewalk. You have to go. It's a public sidewalk. You have to go. It's a public sidewalk. It's private granite, and you have to go. Hey, down! Hey! Whoa!
So
This is private property.
Okay.
Are you guys going to pay for this?
Let me tell you what I'll do. You come to me to my office, we'll call our insurance company, they say it's fine, then it's fine.
Anarchy does not go well at this college.
Well, there was a traveling group of inline skaters.
Yeah, hi there. Now shut the damn thing off.
Okay.
You know how many times I've been hurt on public property? Never sued, not one time.
Because you don't do it, but the chances are you could do it.
Because he's doing his job as a security guard and stopping you, because if he don't, he can lose his job. Yes, that is true. That's the main reason why he's doing it.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't see nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a thing like I was telling my man. It's such a thing called courtesy. Yo, who lives here? Who's the tenant association? Yo, is it all right if you do this here, we do this here? I don't mind it.
I can't do that. No, I can't do that. It's against policy.
Did you ever frisk a guy and like say, no. You sure? Are you married? No.
You love in the house. Here we go.
I jacked my arm. What just happened? I jacked my fucking rib. He's going for the new school, busting limits. Alley-oop sold to 270 switch stance. It's not an easy move. And we're doing it at night, too. So full props to B. Harden.
Hey, Brian,
I can't breathe very well.
I'm not breathing too well. Just hold up, man.